So, the interior of the car. The interior of the car, I mean, I was pleasantly surprised to a certain extent. The seats seem to be, I mean, there doesn't seem to be any major works to be done. Only here there's a split, which I will try to take to the upholsterer and see if maybe that can be repaired. I would like to keep the original seat covers on. Maybe, not maybe, I will do the foam. But yeah, the seat covers I would like. The car also came with seat belts on. Wait, let me just switch things around. Yeah, the car came with seat belts on. Unfortunately, the lighting is not very good. I need to sort out something for the lighting. The dash doesn't seem to be any cracks on top, which is a good sign that the car wasn't maybe left outside and weathered. I mean, the guy told me that the car was stood for 20 years in a barn. I would like to know whether this is an aftermarket part or whether that was an extra which came out with the car. Radio seems, well, it's long wave and medium wave. I don't know whether it was an extra or maybe a period radio, which I'll intend to keep. I'll try to maybe send it to these guys who will refurbish them and make them for FM and maybe auxiliaries and so on. One of the problems which I already encountered is the pedals. I need to do something about them. They are too much to the left, to the right side, and I'm banging my foot against the winder of the window, so I need to do something about those. And when I saw them and I saw the front badge, which was a North American badge, I honestly thought that this was maybe a car which was shifted from left to right hand drive, but it doesn't seem to be the case. The inside, as I said, I am pleasantly surprised. Okay, forget the headliner, which obviously needs to be replaced, but seats, I mean, the car hasn't seen a lot of miles. It has 31,000 and I believe they are genuine. It wasn't cared for much, to be honest. I mean, it was put in a barn. I am assuming with the parts that I had that somebody wanted to fix it up, but they either managed to do so or didn't have the time or whatever. Everything, all the knobs seem to work. Yesterday we connected the battery. However, this, which is the controller for the heater, I mean, this is the fan, but this doesn't seem to want to budge. I put some, yeah, well, it's moving now. I put some penetrating oil yesterday, which seemed to have helped. I'll see how it goes. Whew. Well, everything seems to be original inside. I have the other door card for the car. Obviously it's going to be need replacing. However, it's not in bad nick. It's just the kick panel which seems to be needs replacing. The floor pans are in good condition also. Very good condition. I thought that they had been replaced, but they have not. The floor pans do not seem to have been replaced. They are in quite a good nick and solid. So was the chassis. Yeah, as I was saying, the interior, I'm pleasantly surprised really. You can see back here. I intend to put a cushion, obviously, for I have a daughter, which I intend to take with us when I have the hard top on. Yeah, I mean, it's okay for its age. It's got a few scrapes, it's got a few dents, rust, obviously, but on the whole it seems to be fine. It seems to be all here also. The engine, as I said, I intend to... another thing is, I tried to, as you can see, date from the triplex sign, which, okay, today I can see the dots, yesterday I could not. I'll try to figure out again what the dots, yeah, line tell me what to confirm the age, but all dots on the glass seem to be similar, so I'm not worried about that. They all seem to be genuine. The car came only with one key, which I am hoping to get cut, or else I'll try to find a set, buy a set of keys which match all together, together with the keys. Let's see if I can manage to put this over here without it falling. Okay, seems to be holding on. So, we get some light. I need to move the car a bit further to that side because it's getting difficult to move. So let me see if I manage to put that in here like that, and it does fit. Perfect. Okay, so the engine. Well, I haven't heard it working yet. It turns because we've made it turn and everything, but radiator is shot. I mean, I don't know if it is. I intended to replace the radiator. As you can see, I mean it's quite rotten. There was a leak along the line somewhere. Honestly, I would like to keep it original. However, for Malta, yeah, I think this radiator is too small. I'd have problems with overheating. I intend to use the car as much as I can. I work very close to where I live, so unless it is a rainy day, I intend to use the car. As I said, the oil in the car looks as if it has been replaced recently. The filter hasn't, but the oil is. The pump, it seems to be working. However, I still intend to overhaul that, buy a kit for that. So I'll do also with the brake and clutch master cylinders, which until now I put some penetrating oil in, but I cannot manage to open them. I do not want to cock up the tops, the screw caps on, but I cannot manage to open them. I've tried. Now I'll use some tools and hopefully I won't break them. Yeah, the fuses and everything, the cover looks okay, it doesn't look shot, plastic looks okay, so those are good signs that the car wasn't, you know, abused. Got a battery, the bottom of the battery lid. Put this on the floor. I don't know whether there's a panel over here. Let me show you. Come on, get up. There we go. There's a panel in the bottom. I don't know whether that is something that was placed there because there's rust underneath, or whether it is something that came with it. It doesn't look as if it's welded. Well, actually it does a bit, but anyhow, I'm hoping that someone can tell me more about it from the forums. In general, I mean, the running gear is what it is. Rust, there is surface rust on the chassis and the front, but the rest looks solid and straight, which is good. Somebody slopped on a lot of grease and it's filled up with grease. I mean, everywhere, grease. I'm really looking forward for it to go to soda blasting. One, I would like to know more about what's going on with the car. body wise and rust. Otherwise, yeah, engine, carbs, everything looks okay. Yeah, I intend to overhaul, as I said, as much as possible from myself, from my side. It looks okay. It looks okay. I mean, as I was saying, the repairs, you see, there's fiberglass and filler and everything, so I assume that once that is sent for soda blasting, I'm going to end up with a big gaping hole, which needs more fabrication, which will in turn drive up the costs. But anyhow, I mean, you all guys know that with a classic car, you end up throwing a lot of money at it. I will keep, that's the commission plate and number, everything matches up. Colors 32, which is signal red, 11 is the interior, which is black, which is correct. Yeah, I mean, there have been leaks from the hydraulic. I have read on forums and everything. I intend to change the lines from brass to conifer, and also use DOT 5, which is silicon based hydraulic fuel, which doesn't corrode the metal and is non-hygroscopic. I am assuming that I'll have to replace the panel under the master cylinders, but we'll see once I get the car soda blasted. Yeah, the heater works, it switches on, it whines a bit, which I'll open and see if I can fix that. Now for parts, as I said, the guy gave me quite a number of parts. Big amount, but there have been. This is the hard top, which I haven't fitted. I put some penetrating oil yesterday, just to try and open it, which I haven't managed yet. I got the sills, back box of silencer manifolds. There's another manifold over here. Hubcaps and the hub. Now I am assuming that there was something wrong with the right hand side running gear, because there's one, there's two, and there is also a universal joint. So I'm assuming once I get to that, I'll know further what's going on there. Rear tire, we've got hubcaps on, which are period, and yeah, I don't know, this is the only one which I have, this surrounding. I intend to get the other four. I love wire wheels, but yeah, obviously I'm starting off, so first and foremost I have to spend the money on the car. The car came also with a tonneau cover, or whatever you call it, which looks okay. It needs a clean up. I'll take it home today and try to give it a good clean and see how that turns up. I would love to take the hard top off, show you better the inside, but it's a two-man job. I don't want to try and do it by myself and maybe cock something up. Yeah, that's it for today. I need to start with a plan, get a plan going, see what I'm going to do. Go. Yeah, I need a plan of what I'm going to do. I've noticed on YouTube I'm following the guy who's doing a Mark II restoration. I can't remember the surname, Ilya, I believe, which is very, very helpful. I mean, I'm amazed at what he's done with the car. He's actually used a lot of the parts. He barely used new parts. He refurbed. I mean, I'm very limited in my knowledge, but what I can do, I will try to do on the car. Yeah. Now I need a plan. Where to start? What to start with? I would like to get the engine going first and foremost. I give it a service, an overhaul, and if I can manage to get that started, hearing it work, I'll know better what I have. I'll have to remove the body before I start with the clutch and master cylinder, refurbing the clutch and the brake, since I need to change the lines. It is much better to work with the body off. My brother-in-law John, he's helping me. He's provided this garage, and he's going to help me do the car up. So yeah, if I manage to get the body off, work on the chassis as is, yeah, get all the running gear off, and I'll see. I might also send the chassis for solar blasting. I'll see. It depends. The thing is, the body has to be sprayed right after, and I need to plan it accordingly. So I need to sort out what's on the car. Electric seems to work fine. Yesterday when we connected the battery, all lights worked. The front lights, both of them worked. Then the left-hand side bulb got busted. I also intend to change those. I'm assuming that's a sealed beam. The headlight doesn't have a very bright light. As I said, I intend to use it as much as possible. I mean, I don't have a long distance from here to work. It's a petrol, it's a small engine, so I think it's economically more viable than my current car. Yeah, so I need proper lighting. I need proper lighting at the front to see better. Yeah, I'll see if I can put maybe rear demisters on this. I intend to use the hardtop at the very beginning, and then I will fix the soft top. I intend to do a mohair one. So I'll try to keep the hardtop on as much as possible. Yeah, as I said, all parts are here. Now the hard work starts. I would like to say thank you also to the Facebook page of Triumph Spitfire, which guys are very helpful. Mike Devereaux and Bob Turner, and there are other guys there, which I mean, you ask a question and everybody gets his opinion, his feedback, his experiences, and it's very, very helpful, especially for a newbie like me. Well, that's all for today. I need to get cracking. Yeah, I'll try to keep regular posts. I need to sort out the camera because my father-in-law is lending me his GoPro, and yeah, I need to sort out the fan also because over here it's hot with the motor.